Hello and welcome to your advanced training. Today is Wednesday, July 12th. I am super excited for this topic, which is how to get your warm market to love you. And first of all, I want to acknowledge you for being on this webinar because you are one of our best associates. If you're in Team DSI and you're doing your weekly action plan, and remember, to be in the group, you have to do it twice in a row. Like new associates have to do it twice in a row, and then they're on as long as they keep doing their weekly action plan. So you're the one who's paying your dues. You're the one who's planning your work. You work your plan throughout the week. You know how your points work. You know how your volumes work. You're the best of the best, not just in Team DSI, but all of USANA. Very few associates take their business this seriously. And since you do that, we're going to give you extra training, extra support, and so into you more. And so before we get started, I just want to say that, first of all, welcome Adriana Perez, your first advanced webinar. Woo-hoo! Good job. Got your 2 WAPs in the last 2 weeks, and we're excited that you're on. Also, I am wanting to basically just get into why I chose this topic, because there's another side to this when getting your warm market to love you. And I'm going to start by sharing a story, okay? So I was at Renee Martinez's family party this past Saturday, and I got some phone numbers from some of the people there that became my warm market. I hear an echo. Let me make sure that there's not an echo. Are you guys good? I want to make sure there's not an echo. Okay, so there's 2 things that I want to share with you, and it might grow into more as well. I want to have some dialogue with you. But here's the first one. I was at this not home party, but it was a family party, barbecue. We were hanging out. We were playing guitars. I did not talk about USANA at all to anyone. We were playing music. We were hanging out. We were having fun. I was there truly just to be with the family and have fun. And of course, after being there for many hours, I made some really good friends. So here's the first key to getting your warm market to love you is be interested in them, not interesting. Okay, so let me actually go here. Number 1, be interested, not interesting. Interesting. Be interested. So be interested in them. And being interested in them means that I was asking them questions. Oh, so what do you do for a living? And then they tell me whatever they do for a living. How long have you been doing it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? But it's different than doing it in the lukewarm market, because in the lukewarm market, I'm going to go into my little pitch right away, right? But when you're dealing with somebody that, let's say in a family scenario, and let's say that they're also somebody who makes a lot of money. You know, sometimes you're hanging out with like your uncle or your aunt or somebody who's been around, who's been in business, or who has a really good job, and they're not necessarily looking for a way to make money from, you know, a home business or anything like that. Okay, so I'm just being interested in them. But I'm going to give you a story now with Bobby Martinez. Bobby Martinez is Renee's uncle. So we basically spent hours playing music, just bonding, getting to know each other. And at the very end of the night, he starts talking to me about how he has carpal tunnel and how he has been dealing with the pain of carpal tunnel. And so I remember I spent the whole night just being interested in him and everybody else, asking them questions. I didn't talk about USANA. So by this time, we were already really like good friends, right? So the very end of the night, you know, he mentions this about the carpal tunnel. So right before I leave, like seriously, like the very end of the party, I did an approach that I want to share with you that we don't talk about very much in the training manual. And that's here on page 26. If you can zoom in, I'm going to zoom it in for you. This says script for someone who has a specific health concern. Okay, script for someone who has a specific health concern. So, so basically, this is what I said to him. I said, Bobby, you know, I know you had mentioned the carpal tunnel, and I actually have several friends who have had really great results taking some specific nutritional supplements. And if you want, I can get you some more information about it. That's it. That's all I said. And what did he say? Heck yeah, because he's just finished telling me about all his pain. He doesn't even know that I work for USANA. Okay, so like obviously, when I called him back, I told him that yes, I do work for this company as well. But if you don't know anybody who had results with carpal tunnel, you still have several friends who've had results, because all USANA clients and associates are your friends. And you can find this by talking to me, talking to Renee, talking to my parents. We have access to the Dr. Ladd McNamara Facebook page, which you can also have access to as well, and ask these questions. So basically, I got his phone number, okay? And he wanted me to call him back for more information about nutritional supplements. So I call him back, and I call him back the next day. And remember, he already has a really good job, makes really good money. He's not looking for a way to make money with a home business, but he might sign up with USANA as an associate, because he might be buying enough product too, okay? So then when I called him back, I had to use the script and in a different way. I had to change it. So remember, the scripts aren't perfect. You have to make changes sometimes so it makes sense in the context of the situation. But when I called him back, basically I kind of went through the script here. Would you prefer me to email you so you can watch it on your computer, or text it so you can watch it on your phone? And then I sent him this link here. It's on page 26. It says closing email. And closing email is basically the options video. So I didn't send him the USANA presentation video. Okay, so here's what I did when I called Bobby Martinez back. Number one, I said, Bobby, I have the info for you. Okay, so it's like, that's why I'm calling. I have the info. And then I said, first, I want to share my story with you. So sharing my story, again, that's just like a 30-second to a 1-minute story. And this is how the story went. Bobby, I've been with USANA for 11 years. I was teaching music. And I got started with USANA because I had actually had really bad allergies. And the products helped me so much that I've been off allergy meds for 11 years. And I used to be suffocating with allergies. And my wife, Crystal, she actually had cervical cancer 3.5 years ago. And although USANA is not a cure, she took it during her chemo and radiation. It kept her blood scores high. And she completed her treatments. Today, she's cancer-free, and we've been married 2.5 years. So I know how to say my story really quickly and impactful. Oh yeah, we have, and we can, okay, got that handled. Sorry guys. But you can hear how I shared my story quickly and impactfully. Now, if you don't have a story yet, you want to get a story. You want to say how the products have helped you with your energy, or how you were feeling slow and lethargic, and once you got on the products, you noticed your immune system got much stronger. But you got to say it quickly, okay? And then the number 3 thing I said to Bobby was, I'm going to send you a link that has your options, okay? So I sent him the link again that's on page 26. This is in the training manual, and the script is called Script for Someone Who Has a Specific Health Concern, okay? So I sent him the link. I had him watch the options video. The options video is a 12-minute video that explains his product options, okay? I said, Bobby, I will call you back in 12 minutes after you watch the video. He watched it. I called him back in 12 minutes. Next thing I did was I said, okay, Bobby, here's the specific recommendation, okay? So then I had him actually, what I normally do with someone who has a health concern is I have them go to the Dr. Strand website, okay, which is also in that link. So you just got to learn to use the tools and follow the scripts, right? I mean, it's just about application. But here's the thing: carpal tunnel. There's not a carpal tunnel. There's not a carpal tunnel recommendation in Dr. Strand's website. So what do you do if you have, if Dr. Strand doesn't have the recommendation? What you do is you go to Dr. Ladd VIP. And Dr. Ladd VIP is something that you pay, I think it's like $100 per year. but you actually can text or you can message Dr. Ladd on Facebook and ask him questions. So I messaged Dr. Ladd and I'm like, Dr. Ladd, I have a friend, a dear friend with carpal tunnel. What do you recommend? And Dr. Ladd sent me back. Here's exactly what Dr. Ladd sent me back. And guys, I think we have some people that are trying to get on the webinar that it's not working for them. I might need to just take a, I have a bunch of people texting me. Just give me 1 second, guys. I must have messed up the link when I sent it out to the group. Shoot. We have several people that are missing it right now. Thank you for bearing with me. Just 1 second here. I'm going to send this out. Join the webinar in progress. Here's the correct link. Sorry for the mistake. Thank you guys for bearing with me. You know how this goes. Okay. Yep, I sent out the wrong link on the 5-minute early webinar. So I think we have people getting on now. I apologize for those of you who are just now able to get on. I made a mistake on that reminder text. The link was wrong. My apologies. Of course, that makes you miss a good amount of the training. However, this will be recorded so you can watch it, but next time I'll make double sure I'm more careful so that I have the correct link with no typos, because obviously that does you no good. And just for the future, our link is always the same. So if you, like, for example, if there's any mistakes or confusion, it's always advanced.teamdsi.info. The link is always the same. It's always advanced.teamdsi.info. That will always get you here when we're doing our advanced call. Okay, so welcome everybody who was unable to get on right away. Just to recap, the first part of this training was what I did to serve a friend and do it in a way that does not come off salesy, okay? And so I was at a party with Rene Martinez's uncle, and actually his whole family, and Bobby Martinez was the person that shared with me that he has carpal tunnel. We spent the whole night bonding and talking about music and life and what he does. We did not talk about USANA. Even when he told me he had carpal tunnel, I did not go right into, ooh, I got something for you. Please don't do that. You have to be cool. You gotta be smooth, you know? And the first thing I did with Bobby is I said, I went to page 26, guys, of the script that we haven't really gone over this one much, but this is called Script for Someone Who Has a Specific Health Concern. And the very first paragraph is, hey, Bobby, I know you had mentioned you were dealing with carpal tunnel, and I have several friends who've had really great results taking some specific nutritional supplements. And if you want, I can get you some more information about it. I mean, who's going to say no to that? Remember that even if you don't know someone with carpal tunnel or diabetes or whatever, what people are dealing with, allergies, you can always say you have several friends, and then call me or call someone in your leadership team that can help you find a story, okay? So he said yes after I said that, and that was at the very end of the night. Okay, that was the very end of the night. So then I called him the next day. I said, I have the info for you. Let me share my story with you really fast, which that's really the presentation. And I did a 30-second, my health story. I shared Crystal's health story. He's listening on the phone. Then I said, okay, I'm going to send you a link. And what I sent him was the options video, but that's within the closing email link, which is, again, it's all right here. It says closingemail.teamdsi.info. And that closing email has the options video. I made sure he opened it. He watched the 12-minute video. I called him back. And I said, okay, now I'm going to show you specific recommendations. And he said he has carpal tunnel, and Dr. Strand's website does not have carpal tunnel. So I went and asked Dr. Ladd VIP. And remember, Dr. Ladd VIP, you can pay for it per year to have access to Dr. Ladd. or you can ask someone in your team that already has it to send the question for you. Okay, so I sent this to Dr. Ladd, and I want to read to you the response that Dr. Ladd sent me, because this is what I actually I did a screenshot and sent it over to him. Dr. Ladd said, I have recommended with success to many, many people suffering with carpal tunnel the following: vitamins, minerals, fish oil, and 6 grapeseed extract tablets, and 3 to 4 joint support supplements per day. In more severe cases, or if the relief is partial, then just increase the grapeseed extract. All this after discussing with their doctor whether supplements are right for them. Medical disclaimer applies. So basically, I sent him that screenshot, and then I gave him a quote. So step 5 is give a quote. Okay, I gave him a quote, and I quoted him at the very top, like 6 grapeseed extracts a month. That's 3 proflavinols, the cell essentials, the fish oil, and the Precosa, and it was like $230 or $235 for the bottles. And then really quickly, I went and made him a My Health Pack quote, and guess what? The My Health Pack for the same products was $230. Because when you're doing extra dosages of grapeseed extract, it's actually cheaper to do a My Health Pack. So I gave him a quote at the top level. This whole entire process with Bobby took me 40 minutes, okay? So it took time. I mean, it took time, but that was my hour for the day. And I helped change somebody's life. Now, he wasn't ready to buy right at that very moment. So, but what happened was his wife got on the phone. I took him back to the Dr. Strand website. I had his wife get on for diabetes type 2, and now I'm going to be talking to them both today at 6:30, and I'll probably be signing him up either at the top level for a My Health Pack or a smaller pack, but then we'll see what his wife wants. Now, if they order enough that they want to become associates, then obviously I'll bring that up. I'll say, hey, look, for $30 more, you can have. For $30 more, you can have the business. Okay, so this is basically what I do with somebody who has the money. Oops, sorry, we had another one get on there. This is what I do with somebody who has a lot of money. They're not looking for a business. Okay, but they have a health problem. A lot of times, people with a lot of money or good money, they have some type of health condition and they're looking for a solution. And if I'm cool about it, then obviously I'm going to serve them, and I'm going to come off like a person who truly cares, and that's true. I in my mind, I'm not there to sell Bobby on USANA. I'm there to give him the gift of USANA, like what USANA could do to change his life. You know, so that's what I want to share with you on how to get your warm market to love you when it's not a business approach. Okay. You know how to do the business approach, and there's a way to do it with strangers, and then there's a way to do it with friends, and that's by practicing the videos on them, right? And so that now I'm going to share with you another tip that is directly from Simon Chan that is very unique, and if you do it, and if you do it every day, it's going to make a huge difference in a year. Your life will look totally different in 1 year if you do this tip. And this tip is actually very easy and simple to do. And I'm going to actually demonstrate how I do it right now. Okay. So the tip is sing people happy birthday when it's their birthday on Facebook. So for example, on my phone, I go to events. I'm looking up the events for the day, and I see on my calendar that I have it's 5 people's birthday today in my Facebook friends: Vanessa, Steve, Natalie, Matthew, and Jeffrey. Here they are. Okay. So I'm gonna just choose Matthew here. Matthew's my cousin, Matthew Fernandez. I haven't talked to Matthew probably in 15 or 20 years. I think we've Facebook messaged, but I haven't actually seen him for many years. We caught up a little bit on Messenger a while back, but today's his birthday. Okay, so I go to Matthew's on Messenger, and when you're on Facebook Messenger, especially on your phone, you can also do this on your computer, but it's a lot easier on your phone. I go to the camera function, and now I can actually, I have this, you know, I can like look in it and sing happy birthday. Now on Facebook, there's a little star. See this little star? You see the little star? Right there, the little star. When that, now I can choose like a face. It's almost like Snapchat. Okay. I'm going to actually choose, I like to choose, oh, I can't breathe fire anymore. So I might not even choose a face. Okay. Sometimes there's a cool face. Sometimes there's not. So I'm just going to go like this. Watch. Hi, Matthew. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon. Okay, so it's just 15 seconds. You only have 15 seconds when you do a little video. It's like a little message you send to someone, right? So so now Matthew's gonna get this message, and he's gonna be pumped, because really, who sings happy birthday to you on Facebook? Usually I don't do that. Usually it's just like they type in happy birthday, or they might send a video or a picture, but who actually does a webcam 15-second private message? No one, except Simon Chan, who's a multi-million-dollar earner, and me now, and Mr. Rene Martinez does it, because of Simon Chan. Okay, but so I'm going to do that with all 5 of my friends today, okay, that are having birthdays. And I missed yesterday, so I'm probably going to be like, happy belated birthday to you, and I'm going to do yesterday's friends as well, because I just want to show that I care about them and I'm interested in them. And then what happens is, now we're starting chatting, and I haven't talked to these friends in years. And so I'm going to ask them what they like about what they do, what they dislike. I'm going to just chat with them, and I'm going to look at their page. I'm going to say, congrats on your family, you know, and then maybe the next day, I won't do it the same day. Maybe the next day or 2 days later, when I'm doing my DMO, I might go back to Matthew. Hey, Matthew, could I practice my video on you? I have a 15-minute YouTube video on my company. I need to practice on some people I trust. Would you be willing to watch it and let me ask you some questions afterwards? And that's the scripts, right? I mean, that's like the very first script you ever learn when you sign up. That's page 3 and 4. Or no, I'm looking the script up right now. That's pages 6 and 7. And now I got more people watching the video. And so this type of stuff makes a difference. It's because you're being a really good networker, and you're showing that you're interested in them, not just someone, let's say, that's only focused on building your USANA business, which we all need to be. And the last story I want to share with you is with my my dental hygienist. Okay, so I go get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, and my dental hygienist, I always talk to them about them. And I'm always very focused on getting those 2 videos out a day, and and just being friends. So with Elisa, my dental hygienist, I did the lukewarm script. Okay, that's from the Monday webinar. And of course, I asked her about her life. And then before I left, I got my teeth clean. I'm like, hey, the company I work with is expanding. I don't know if you have the qualities we're looking for. I'm sure you're totally happy working here. I don't know if you have all the, but if you want to write down your number, I can get you some more information. So Elisa gives me her number. I call her back. I get her to watch a video. This was about a year ago. And she's not interested. She watches the video. She's like, it's not for me. And then at that point, I'm like, okay, but let's be friends on Facebook. So I'm friends with Elisa on Facebook. So Elisa gets a birthday message from me. She sees all my posts about being positive. I'm not trying to sell USANA. I'm just putting positive posts. Elisa contacted me yesterday on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. She's like, Jared, I'm ready to buy some products. I've been looking for a good multivitamin. What do you recommend? What did I do? I sent Lisa the link with the options video. And I'm going to talk to her today. I said, Elisa, watch this video. It has all the prices and the products. And then I'll call you and you can tell me what you want to order, and I'll help you make your order. So basically all these little things start to add up, using the lukewarm script with people you meet in public, using this approach with somebody who maybe they make some good money, but they're not looking for a business, but they do want products. This works amazing. And then singing people happy birthday to just kind of rekindle that, and then start chatting with them, and then ask them to practice if you can practice a video on them later. And your warm market just starts to love you so much because you are creating value for them in their life. And then one more final tip, and you see me do this, is the success tip of the day. I leave a success tip of the day, not every day, but a couple times a week, because I want to provide value out there on Facebook. What do most people do on Facebook? They take pictures of their food, or they talk about how great, their life is, or whatever, which is cool. I think that's good, and I do that too. But I want to encourage you to add value to Facebook. Give a success tip. Give something very inspirational. Renee Martinez, you are great at that. You're always posting motivational quotes and great things. Actually, a lot of you are doing that. But if you're not doing that, I want to encourage you to, because you're giving value to your friends. Your friends are seeing your posts, and you are providing something that's good for their life that's not USANA. So when you go to ask them to practice a video or whatever, they're going to be much more interested in your message. So that's basically what I had to say about today. And now I want to actually open it up to any questions. We have 4 minutes left. Any questions or any highlights, comments from everybody that's on right now? Got a nice group on.
Hey, Jared, I have a comment. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes,
I want to definitely congratulate everybody for being on the line. Congratulations to our newest member of our group that we have. And I wanted to go into where you were talking about the motivation. Another thing that Simon Chan told me to do was he told me to make folders, or make what are they called, where you like our California vacation, we have all of them in
on
they're
Facebook,
all
make albums.
Yes, make albums for all your different stuff. So when because people look at as soon as you meet somebody, they're going to look up your Facebook stuff. So if they look up my Facebook, at the very top, they're going to see I have a motivational album. And all these different motivational quotes and stuff that I'm doing, I'm actually saving them in an album for them to go and look at. And also my family stuff. I just made an album yesterday for my family stuff. And I have an album for my workout stuff. And he told me, he goes, Renee, you have to make albums for all this different stuff, because people that are interested in certain aspects of your life, they'll be able to find it real easy. People aren't going to scroll through thousands of pictures and look at everything. They're just going to go straight to what they want to see, and you have to make it easy for them to find it.
That's great. Renee,
so that's that.
Yes, I agree.
And the last thing I'm going to say about that is, don't just copy and paste something. If you're going to write down a quote, actually type it out and put like a picture of you and your dog or something. Don't copy and paste, because people that copy and paste stuff, they don't ever get comments. They don't ever get recognition. Nobody ever pays attention to that. They want to see something that somebody actually wrote down. And that's all I have to say. Thanks, Jared.
Thank you, Renee. That's awesome. I agree that making albums, go look at Renee's page. He made albums. I've also made albums of certain aspects of my life. Not quite as good as Renee. Renee has more of them, but make sure you go and look at those. And then also, sorry, I wanted to screenshot who was here before the call gets over. Just, I guess that's the main thing I want to say is thank you for being on the call. Thank you, Renee, for your contribution. And I want to ask you to please comment on the advanced group. What was your highlight for today? And what are you going to apply immediately to your business that you learned from today? So thank you for being on. I think it's exactly, it's 12:29, so we'll end the call a minute early. But I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being one of the very best associates on Team DSI. And I look forward to hearing about all your success in social media and everything you're doing as you grow your business. Let's go ahead and unmute the lines and everyone say good night, or have a great day and God bless.
Have a great day, everybody. God bless.
Have a great day and God bless.
Have
Have a great day. God bless.